Brother, are you a man or a boy? The transition from a boy to a man is difficult, but modern society makes it much harder. Modern society tries to feminize boys from an early age. Maybe you too have been brainwashed by society and are a man-child as a direct result. There are harsh realities when it comes to evolving into a man, and age has nothing to do with it. As a result, you may have even come to believe that males should be more feminine and masculinity is toxic. You may have believed this since you were a little child and were persuaded that having masculine characteristics was fundamentally undesirable. It won't be easy to stop the influence if you have been repressing your innate urges for as long as you can remember. However, it will be worthwhile. There will be more videos on this in the future. Make sure that you follow this channel. It won't be enough to transform you from a boy into a man right now, even if you refuse to believe the lies propagated by society. Girls become women when they reach physical maturity, but boys must pass a test because men are expected to perform in every aspect of their lives. Otherwise, people would view you as a worthless, low-tier guy. This is the harsh reality, but you should see it as a positive because it means that no matter who you are, you can elevate yourself to a high-value man. A woman can be beautiful, and the world will treat her like a diamond because there is value in her beauty for a man. This is not the case here. You must work hard and create your own value. Note the reasons why you genuinely appreciate the men in your life. First and foremost, boys need to learn how to solve problems. They should also be able to face challenges head-on. Other qualities that define a man include courage, strength, discipline, and leadership. These features are independent of age. Let's talk about 4 key traits that will transform boys into men. Number 1. Responsibility. Men are aware that there's always some responsibility to take. For instance, you may have decided to overlook warning signs even in cases where someone else wrongs you. Rather than accepting accountability for their life consequences, they regret their lot and see themselves as victims in certain circumstances. We are where we are in life, not because of other people, but because of ourselves. 9 times out of 10, we are not victims of circumstances, but of our own minds. By taking responsibility for your actions, you take care of your problems, and you take charge of your life. Number 2. Doing rather than speaking. Everyone has a friend who won the big game who constantly boasts about his wealth, number of sex relationships, and fighting skills. This guy had some very nice stories. Ultimately, everything was just talk. It takes work to become a ladies' man, financially independent, or skilled fighter. Boys choose to take the simple route, which involves boasting, in an effort to gain the status they desire. Any real situation will always reveal that this status is not real. Men focus on doing rather than talking, which is difficult for many guys. They understand that talk is cheap and that actions speak louder than words. Number 3. Know when to be quiet and work in silence without making any complaints. Stop vapping and playing video games. Sure, they're great, but you should know that the only thing driving them is your own male desire. Why do you think there are so many ridiculously high numbers of boys and men who are addicted to video games? The fundamental goal of every video game that is provided is to appeal to the human nature and desires of people. These accomplishments are artificial, and if you lose yourself in them, it will drain your ambition and life force in the real world. Another way to lose yourself in a false reality is to watch online content and fapping to it. You are not approaching your opposite sex. You are not acting in the role yourself. Be aware of this, as well as the fact that many men experience erectile dysfunction as a side effect. Number 4. Master your emotions. We live in a society that tries very hard to make men like women. Boys often do whatever they feel like, and men do what they have to do, whether they feel like it or not. Society frequently advises boys and men to express their feelings. The phrase, toughen up, or be a man is perceived as toxic, yet this is when things take a dark turn. Men and women frequently express their emotions in various ways. When you tell a woman to stop holding her feelings inside, she will talk about them and possibly cry. When you tell a man to stop holding his feelings inside and to listen to them, he may become extremely violent and even attack someone. This is because he is listening to his feelings rather than controlling them. Emotional regulation is among the most essential components of masculinity. 99% of U.S. school shooters came from a single mother household. As the number of fatherless children rises and society encourages boys to just listen to their emotions, negative things can occur very quickly. This does not mean that, as a man, you should hold everything inside. If there is a major problem, you might need to talk to your brothers or friends about it, or you might need to work it out in the gym. The first step is to step back from the situation and consider it objectively. Most of the time, things are not as serious as we make them seem to be, and the best guys you will ever meet are in control of their emotions. Emotions themselves are not evil, but when they're utilized inappropriately, they can be harmful. Many boys who used to be bullied have started going to the gym and have developed fantastic strong physiques because of their anger. You'll be surprised at how much potential you actually have as a man if you keep this in mind. Hope you got value from this video, brother. Don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button. See you in the next video.